Hey guys and gals, happy new year to you all. It's your girl CC here, and today we're going to be doing 8 brews and reviews. Our first LEGO review of 2021 is going to be the Harry Potter art set. It is set number 31201 and it has 4,249 pieces, and it is part of the 18 plus line. So it is seated nicely in the black art box, and I do think that the black boxes are quite nice. However, sometimes I think certain sets are 18 plus that really shouldn't be, but that's for another video. Now, this review isn't going to be as in-depth as my last one because I did a 10-minute video for the Iron Man art set. This is just going to be a brief overview of this one and kind of some of my overall thoughts. But first, let's take a look at the instruction book. I thought there was some cool insights here, some tidbits and knowledge about the different Harry Potter houses, some famous people from the houses. So like Hufflepuff, you have Cedric Diggory, or Gryffindor, right? You have the main characters. But the instructions, it's very easy to follow. I would say it's very much like paint by the numbers, as I've stated before. And in the back of the instructions, it shows you the 4x design, where if you get 4 of the sets, you can make the Ultra Crest, which I think is my favorite design out of all 5, but it's rather unfortunate that it's $500 for 4 sets. More on price later. The instructions also include a little snippet on how to use the new thick brick separator. As you can see here, it's just a wider version of the brick separator. Now I officially have 2, and I'm not really sure what I'll use them for, but maybe if I do more mosaics, it might actually come in handy. And a bit of a warning, or maybe this is a benefit to you if you like a bunch of extra pieces, but you get a whole lot of extra pieces depending on the design that you decide to build. You'll get 3 extra bags full, untouched, of the other house main colors. Just as a helpful tip, I would say if you have any of these dots containers, these are fantastic to separate all the pieces that you need while you're building without taking up a whole lot of room. That's just my thing. Definitely don't go out and buy dots bracelets packs just for this. Okay, now on to the main part of the review, and to evaluate if this is the worst 120 LEGO Harry Potter set, or if the actual LEGO Harry Potter art sets are worth it, we will go through 4 different categories, and I will rate them out of 10, and then average it all together and see what we think. So starting with design, I thought it was rather poor and bland, so I gave it a 6 out of 10. I don't think it's necessarily awful, but it's not really popping, and it's not great in my opinion. So here's what it looks like on the wall, and it doesn't look awful. And here it is next to the other Iron Man, or to the other art. This one is the Iron Man, as you can see. Obviously same size, but I did notice that the backings of them are a little bit different. I think that the one to the right, which is the Harry Potter one, is a much better backing system to really keep all the quadrants or pieces together. So here it is just solo. It's really just 2x6s and 2x8s being used here to combine them, as well as the border to kind of keep everything together. But this is much better. I thought the back of the Iron Man one was weird. Now for display, of course, this is a display set for you to showcase your witch or wizardry pride. So for display, I gave this a 9 out of 10. And for build experience, we're going to go for 7.5 out of 10. That's because this was a rather peaceful and methodical build, but it was rather repetitive, and my thumbs really hurt after 4,000 studs. Now, I do appreciate what LEGO was trying to do with the soundtrack. I, however, was not able to listen to it because I got this early, but like I said, I do appreciate LEGO doing that, trying to increase the build experience, and that went into my rating. And I thought it was nice that if anything, they're trying to give you an informative and entertaining audio to go along with this. Finally, for the price. Now, I'm sure everybody wants to know what I think about for the price. Do I think it's overpriced? Do I think it's accurate, underpriced, whatever, right? Honestly, I think it's overpriced. So I gave this a 6 out of 10 in this category. I still don't fully agree with the cost, just like as I said with the Iron Man. However, with the Iron Man set, I gave it a 7 out of 10, and that was because the design plays into a factor in what you value the set for. I don't think that the design that we get with this Harry Potter one is to the same caliber as the Iron Man or the Star Wars ones. So that's why I gave this basically a D in this category. But let's go ahead and total everything up, and that is going to be a 7.1 out of 10. I think that is a rather fair grade for this set, and hopefully it doesn't really deter you from getting it. I would just say if you have $20 off VIP points, or you can find this on sale, definitely do that, unless you are a just super huge Harry Potter fan and you cannot wait to display this on your wall until there's a sale or double VIP or some sort of promotional event. Then of course go ahead. If you guys have more questions or thoughts about the set, feel free to put it down in the comments below. I will try my very best to answer every single one. That's gonna be it for me today, guys. I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.